the aftermath of doing a neon tutorial. Again, like rainbow vibes, you know. I knew I had to put out a towel because I knew this was gonna happen, so thumbs up. Hi guys, so today it's going to be a pride look. I am a little late to doing a pride look. It's just because I had like BTS looks that I wanted to get done for their like leading up to their anniversary, along with wanting to take a break from doing makeup after doing all those looks. And also I wanted to decide on what I wanted to do for my pride look, and this is what I decided to do. Obviously I knew I wanted rainbow, obviously, but I didn't know how I was gonna show that, and that's what I did. And I did use my makeup a murder pigments that you'll see in the video. And again, close up, do we like? But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the tutorial. And start this pride look off. I'm taking my usual white base, and you don't have to shape the eye base like this. I'm gonna shape it not in the like the kind of angular way that I did with some of my other like BTS looks. I'm gonna kind of angle it in like a circle shape. Now you can do the angular shape, you don't even have to shape it, you can just prime your eyes with a regular white base and then do the pattern with the rainbow eyeshadows the way I'm gonna do it. But I wanted to shape my eye kind of like in a circle shape rather than an angular shape because that's what I always do. I wanted to switch it up, why not? So taking the same white base on a little brush like that and starting off how I do normally, just forming a line, and then I'm gonna maybe go a little higher with the line. Just continue going with my natural eye shape. And I'm most likely, once I fill it in and kind of apply the shadows, I'm gonna go in with Q-tips and make the line, you know, around very crisp. So like you want to make it as neat as you can, but like it doesn't matter because Q-tips and micellar water always exist. And then you can just gradually start going higher, like more above your crease, depending on what would flatter your eye shape more. And then once you have the shape down, you can then fill in the rest of your eye with the white base as well. Okay, so I just went back in and filled it in with the same white base. And again, not the cleanest like circle or like oval, but again, Q-tips. So I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna go in with, again, Q-tips and micellar water, but I tried my best at making them even. My makeup's never even. They're definitely not the same shape, but you know what? It's fine. Makeup should not be even. That's my motto. So I tried going around, ooh, almost poked myself, the edge with the Q-tip, and now I'm gonna set the white base with my usual LA Girl white powder. So I'm just gonna plop some in the top without breathing this stuff in because this stuff smells nasty. Would I recommend it? No. I'm just trying to, you know, use it. So just taking this little brush, do not like the smell of that, and just setting the white base. And I know I'm gonna have to clean up around the edges again once I apply the rainbow shadow because I figure it's gonna go outside of the white base, but that's fine. And then my e.l.f. matte from that palette, taking my usual shade, the little beigey shade, taking that on my long brush, just kind of dig around because look how much I've hit pan on that. Oh, can you see? Used it a lot. So just trying to pick out product and then just apply that all over the white base. For the rainbow look, we're using my Makeup a Murder pigment, so the whole like neon line. So again, they have neon and then they have pastels. I'm using the whole like neon like collection that you can buy. You can buy these like all in a set. So yeah, green, yellow, hopefully you can see that, purple, blue, pink. Ooh. I know pink's not in the rainbow, but it's in my rainbow. Orange. And then this is like, on me, I feel like it pulls more orangey, but it's like a reddish orange. So I'm going to use this to represent red. Yeah, okay. So let's start trying out my eyes. First color I'm going to go in with is the reddish orange. And for this, I'm going to use a little flat brush from, it's kind of rubbed off. I can't remember the name. Luxie? And I'm just going to dip it right in the bottle. I sometimes pour them out, like onto a palette or something, but I end up pouring out too much and I can't really put it back in, so it's better for me just to dip. And these are messy products, so be ready for fallout. Up just a little on my brush. I want to work like with not picking up too much. And then since you are working with 7 colors, you don't want to take up too much of your eyelid space. Also, so depending on how much eyelid space you have. So keep that in mind when you're applying the colors. So again, just take, like, that's pretty good. Yeah. Then I'm gonna like kind of move it out with the brush a little bit. And again, these are pigments, so pigmented and fall out for days, but that's fine. That's why there's makeup wipes. So again, and you don't have to fit all the colors on your eye. You can fit some colors here and then some colors on your lower lash line. But for this look, for me, I'm gonna try to fit all 7 on my eye. And then I'm most likely gonna go over each color again at the end, but for right now, I'm happy with how that looks. So I did apply the reddish orange on my other eye, and now we're going in with orange. I'm keeping like Roy G. Biv in mind. That's kind of the order I'm going in. So I'm using the same brush. So if you have like 7 different brushes you want to use, you can do that. But I'm using the same brush, just wiping it off in between and dipping in. And that's a good amount. And then similar to how I do most of my looks with like multiple colors on the same lid, I'm layering the orange on where the red ends to kind of make blending at the end easier, and then I'm moving the orange, like diffusing more of the color out. I'm just working on packing more of the orange on the other eye, and then we're gonna move on to the yellow, which this can pull more like greenish yellow or like lime green. Not really, like just a greeny yellow, but compared to the pastel-y yellow that the pastel collection has, this is more yellow, I feel. And if you remember my like neon tutorial, I'm pretty sure I used this color, I think. I can't remember, but I did do a neon tutorial, so if you want to see how I used the pigments in another look, you can check that video out. And again, I'm layering it on where the orange ends and then diffusing the yellow out. And I realize I have like 4 colors left. I'm kind of running out of space, so I have to keep that in mind as I'm moving forward. I think this amount of yellow is good because, again, I got 4 more colors to do. And then I'm just moving on to like bigger eyelid, like bigger space on my eyelid. I'm going in with like a kind of a bigger brush, still like a flat shader brush from my little RJ brush. And we're going in with green. The lighting is very blinding, but going under the RJ brush, just picking up some of the color. Do you like my sound effects off camera? Like that. And we go and go in. Since I am running out of space, I think that's a good amount of green. And then I think I have enough to use on the other eye too, but if not, then obviously I can dip more in. Just like that. Again, start where the other color ends. And then just move. You don't have to keep adding product, like dipping it in. 1 dip should be enough. And then kind of diffuse the color out. You want to leave like enough strip of color to where if you layer the next color on top, you don't cover the previous color, if that makes sense. So make it thick enough you see how you can still see the colors. Like, I hope I'm explaining myself well. I don't know. But anyways, the next color is blue. You just don't want to cover up the previous color, since you know you are layering the next color on where it ends, because at that point, why apply that first color in the first place? Okay, going in with the blue. Yeah, I think I'll have enough room for purple and pink. Like I said, my eyes aren't symmetrical in terms of the shape, So I feel like this eye doesn't have that much space left in terms of this eye. There's still like not a lot of space. So I have to go very small with the pink and purple. But these are pigmented enough where you're gonna see it anyway. It's gonna make its moment. And since this is like a smaller area, I'm going in with the flat brush that I used earlier. And just picking up a little bit of the purple. Oh, my eye. Just like that. And just going in with a little strip, starting from where the blue ends and moving the color a little bit out. Like that. I just picked up some of the pink and I'm just finishing this look off, well, like this shape of the eye base off. Oh, I just heard tires screech outside. Anyways, and even though I'm going in with Q-tips to clean up the shape, I want to still try to keep my best with the circle shape. It kind of went out a little bit, but again, Q-tips. Then just going on the other eye. I may have to pick up a little bit more product from the pot, but here's like an idea. I said I was gonna go over each color individually, but honestly this is pigmented enough for me. So if you're not using the pigments and you're using like regular eyeshadow, that's still pigmented, but like you would want to go over it if it's your makeup. I'm not telling you not to go over it or not, but I am taking like a little, like this is like a crease brush slash blending brush, but I'm kind of using it to kind of blend each of the colors together with one another so it doesn't just look like stripes. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and it's doing a good job at like not losing any of the color. So if I haven't said enough, I recommend these pigments. And then again, I'm gonna go in with a Q-tip and then I just soaked some Q-tip in some micellar water, and then I'm gonna go in with a makeup wipe for the bigger areas, obviously. But just taking complete silence, and I'm just kind of dragging it along to clean up the edge, to make it more of the circle shape that I did with the white base. And I think I did a good job. Thank you for the moment of silence. So just micellar water using the other end of the Q-tip and gonna makeup wipe. And just cleaning up the fallout. Oof. I realized that I'm running low on these makeup wipes, which make me very sad because I either get new ones or I use my RJ ones, because I do have RJ ones from the cream shop, but I literally have resisted to use those. I've used like maybe 1 or 2 from the pack just to try them out, but I didn't want to use them. But I think I'll just use them. But your girl's keeping the packaging after she's done with them because it's RJ. It's so cute. They're on my shelf over there. Y'all, I reorganized my K-pop collection, so like at the top and then the shelf has K-pop stuff, and then makeup is like these other two. It's kind of crammed, so it will be changed again, but for right now that's what we're working with. If you remember, all 3 shelves had makeup on it and just the top had some K-pop stuff, but your girl bought more stuff, so she needs more space. Gems. Now, I didn't know for the gems if I wanted to do, let me close this before I break it, if I wanted to do the usual size that I've been using, like the bigger, so I have like this whole pack, and for all my looks so far with gems, I've been using the bigger ones, but then I was like, no, let's switch it up and do the second biggest ones. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I already cut open a hole for me to get it to save time, and I'm gonna bejewel this look out. Process, the little helper tool, sticky helper tool, and my Kiss Lash Glue. And let me decide on how I want to place these, because I kind of forgot how I wanted to place these. So to start off, I'm gonna actually more of the circle, but anyways, I think I'm gonna start right there. That's a good starter, I guess. And then, just like how I do with all my jewels, I just stick the little tool right in and hope for the best that I grab one. It's pretty good at grabbing them. Yeah. So again, these are the second largest from the pack, and these are from Amazon. I just stick that on. And then for the second one, I think I'm gonna place it right here. I think I'm gonna do the jewels off camera because it's the same process. Just use stick, you dot whatever lash glue you're using, or I think you can use glitter glue. I've seen people do that. And then you just take however you apply gems. Some people apply them with tweezers. I like using a little tool. So I'm gonna do this off camera and show y'all the result. I did finish jeweling out one eye. The spacing isn't even between each of the jewels, but that's okay. And I did continue on around the whole circle instead of just like stopping it here. I went down. So now we're gonna try to make it even with this side. I'm gonna try to do the same number of jewels over here. Hopefully I can, because I'm pretty sure, I'm convinced this circle is like a bit smaller, but I'm gonna try to make it even. It took a little bit, but we got both eyes bejeweled. That spacing is hilarious. I don't know why I did not space those two out, but it's okay. It's okay. So these are the eyes, and now we're gonna do a little bit of my usual trusty elf shadow stick and champagne crystal, yeah. Just gonna pop that in the inner corner while trying not to obviously ruin the red color. Kind of just stamping that on highlighter with a little crease brush, just taking that to set the inner corners a little bit. Brow bone, elf matte for matte with a little beigey shade, just taking that underneath my brow bone, trying not to like make the jewels fall off. Fenty highlight, taking that right underneath the brow bone. I really like how this look turned out, and I know it's gonna look like even better with like the full face done, but so far so good. I really like how it looks. Taking my black Wet n Wild pencil liner, I'm just gonna line my lash line with my waterline as glitter on the lower lash line. I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue the rainbow on the lower lash line or do glitter or anything like that, and I picked glitter, taking the same ColorGram liquid shadow number 2. Just gonna plop on a little bit of sparkle on my lower lash line and setting that shimmery cream shadow with the same Fenty highlight, just kind of dabbing that on. And I will be doing my lashes off camera, but for my mascara, again, all products listed down below, but mascara, I'm switching it up and using my Rocket mascara. I feel like I haven't used this in a minute. I can't remember, but yeah, gonna be doing that. Lashes are on. And for my face makeup, I am filming a like face routine the same time I'm filming this, which should be my next video, so that will be, you know, next video, a couple days, but all the products I use will be down below. But I'm gonna come back with my face makeup done, and then we're gonna finish up this tutorial. Okay, face is done, and again, that face routine should be up in the next couple days. And now we're gonna finish off this rainbow pride look with the lips. So I'm not going in with like just the lip gloss today like I have been doing. I'm actually going in with my Absolute New York Coffee Bean lip liner. It's just a brown lip liner that I kind of need to sharpen, but it's okay. And I'm just gonna outline my lips with that. Like that. And then for my lips, I haven't used these in forever. This was back last year when Bratz did a little collection with Makeup Revolution, and they had these like lipstick sticks or lipstick crayons, and this is the Chloe one. I have not used this in forever, and I could apply this by itself, but I just like the way it looks with the brown lip liner. And I do like this without a lip gloss, but I'm gonna be applying a clear lip gloss on top of it. You could honestly leave it like this. Applying a clear lip gloss. This is just the RK by Kisses. I think that's Ruby Kisses. I think. I don't want to be wrong, but this is what it looks like. You can get them at the beauty supply store. It's a lip oil. It's kind of like mentholy. And you can just apply it right on top, or whichever clear lip gloss you have. Or like I said, you can keep it just matte. And that's the complete look. But anyways, this is the complete look. I hope you enjoyed how stained my hands look right now. They're covered in like blush, foundation, pigments. But anyways, this is the completed look. I'll give y'all a close-up. This is probably I don't remember how many Pride looks I've done so far, like in the past few years, but this is probably my favorite one. And it's probably because I use like pigments, so they're like really neon and very pigmented, and I just love how bright it is. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Again, the face routine will be posted in a few days if you want to know how I apply my face products, which I have shown in past tutorials, but if you just want to watch that, that will be posted in a few days. All products are listed down below along with my social media and a link to the last video. And yeah, happy Pride. Love is love. I hope y'all have a great day and a great week. And yeah.